What is going on beyond the break here with our weekly eBay purchases? As you can see, we have a nice stack of cards that we've picked up over the last week or so. Been buying a lot lately. The usual spiel I get, buying a lot of baseball, trying to get as much to PSA, within the next couple of weeks, just hopefully have it by end of the season. Buying a little basketball, a little bit of football here and there. But really right now, just a lot of baseball. With the season kicked off, trying to anticipate some players that are starting off a little slower, going to pick it up towards the end of the season. Some teams that are, starting slow as well, whatnot. So that's kind of been the spiel I've been giving these last couple of videos. But as usual, we'll go through the order. And like I said, I've been buying a lot lately just because just PSA specials aren't really been a thing lately. So I just feel like, just keep buying inventory, just keep stacking up the inventory. All right, first stack here, we got Gunnar Henderson, Bowman's Best. This is the yellow. Just love the shine on this one. This is out of, I think it's 75. Yeah, 75. Buying a little Disney Chrome. If you saw my latest PSA reveal, did pretty well in the Chrome and happy with the results there. So buying up some more here. Just got the Mickey Refractor. Jamar Chase Pandora. Love these. These are just so cool. This is number 2400. Lindor. Aqua out of 199. Love the, I think this is 2022 Topps Chrome. 2023, excuse me. And I just love the images they picked for a lot of these guys. This is a sweet one of him. Miguel Cabrera, Blue Bowman Chrome. This is 2017. This is one of my favorite sets of Bowman Chrome. I just love the coloring they chose for that year. The coloring, just the card variations, all that stuff. I just absolutely love this set. But this is the Mickey. This is out of 150. Roman Anthony. Hopefully he gets caught up soon. This is just the Bowman Prospects. Refractor. Star Wars out of 150. Kyle Tucker, purple. Like I said, there's just the color of this year's. I don't know what it is. The coloring is just so much better than what they've done in the past, this last couple of years. This is the purple. I think it's out 250. Nice refractor, Mariano Rivera, Topps Chrome. We got Vince Carter, orange. Prism out of 139. Jorge Posada, one of the cooler, I think this is from the Heritage set, out of 556. Another Disney Chrome. Herbert on the optics, on the green optic this year. It's actually out of 50. I got this for, I don't want to say like $3 or $4. Out of 50, I'll take it. Jordan Addison, Optic Holo, buying a lot of the rookie Optic Holos this year. Close to submitting a lot of these to PSA. Just hopefully get in time for the season. A couple of Pokemon cards we got here. Trout Refractor from Topps Chrome. Corbin Carroll. He's off to a really nice start. I kind of had a feeling, there's the other one, I actually just had that graded. Had a feeling he was going to have a bounce back year. But really did think he was hurt last year. So it's just the Atomic Refractor Prospects. And then Dominguez X-Fractor. Got this for $1 on last year's Topps Chrome. All right, next stack here. We got Chris Paul on the Explosion Teal. Just number 225. Yep. Another Optic Holo. Jackson Smith and the Jigba. Xavier McKinney on the Snakeskin rookie. He was an All-Pro, I want to say, last year. I think he was rated the number one safety in the league for the Packers. This is a number 267. James Wood at a 250, purple. Just such a cool card there. Obviously, if you've been following baseball, he's been the hot topic as of late. Another Bowman Chrome. This is the Mookie out of 150, blue. Frank Gore, Prism die cut. Kind of cool color match per se. Out of 199. I love this Mookie card. This is out of 75. So nice. Hopefully that's gradable. Another Chris Paul out of 25. His cards are so cheap. It's so hard. It's so tempting not to buy them as he's a future Hall of Famer. But especially these low numbered cards, Got this for, I think I want to say $2. Maui. You guys know Disney. This is numbered to 75. Verlander on the chrome as well. Gold out of 50. Phoenix. I think I've said this before on this channel. This is Bijan Phoenix out of 249. I think I've said this before, but Phoenix gets a bad rap, I think. And I actually really like their cards. I don't know why, but their cards are nice. Chisholm out of 50, top 100. Figured if the Yankees make a run for it again, get this graded, hopefully his value goes back up. I know he just got back from injury. Tim Brown, refractor. Jordan, just base out of SP Authentic. And then Tatis, finest out of 150. And then the last two cards here. Jimmy Rollins, finest out of 50. It kind of starting a small PC of his cards numbered below 50. So we'll see if this is gradable or not. And then just a cool card from Star Wars Galaxy. Actually, I thought this was really sick. This is out of 199. So like usual, we'll go through the cards and see which ones are gradable. Okay, so out of 36 cards we picked up, 23 came back gradable. So pretty happy with that. I will say and this just might be just a current small trend here, but a lot of the older cards, pre 2010 and older, I just haven't had much luck with as of late getting these, getting these back as gradable. So you'll see a lot of them, a lot of the ones that we deem gradable are obviously the newer cards, which makes the most sense, but felt like back in, last couple of months, it's been harder and harder to get those gradable cards that are a little bit older, on the older side. But that being said, we'll go through which ones we found gradable and then which ones we didn't, and walk through the reasons why. So start things off. Henderson was clean. James Wood, I'm pretty pumped about that. A 250 clean. Corbin, Mookie, Xavier McKinney, definitely something that we want to get sent to PSA pretty quickly. Dominguez, Addison, Trout. Both Disney Chrome cards look good. Those look good, clean. Herbert, Green, Mookie, pumped about that. Definitely want to get that graded pretty quickly. The Lindor, Miggy, and Roman Anthony. And then we got the other Disney Chrome, Mickey, Tatis out of 150, clean. Bijan, one of the lower end cards, something that we probably won't get graded right away, but definitely will hold on for future grading possibility. Jazz Chisholm, this was pretty clean out of 50, definitely within that 9-10 range. Jordan, clean, and then the other non-sports cards all came back clean, as well as the Star Wars Galaxy card, really clean. All right, we'll go through which the ones that aren't and kind of show reasons why. So start things off. The Mariano, just way too much scratch, as you can see right off the bat there. Too much scratching. We'll call him Justin Timberlake. The Justin Verlander gold, unfortunately, has a nice fingernail imprint. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it on camera. It's right there by the strikeouts. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get it on camera. Right there. Well, anyways, it's there. I found it. I swear. Unfortunately, Tim Brown refractor. There's too many scratches on the front. I don't know much in the back. I didn't look too much at the back once I saw the front, how it was in shape. The Jackson Smith and the Jigba had some scratch marks up top here. Definitely don't want to be sending that over to PSA. Chris Paul out of 25. Some dimples here, right there, big one right there. So unfortunately, we'll not be sending that to PSA as well. Die cuts. As we all know, die cuts are extremely challenging. Unfortunately, the corners actually look pretty good, but two dimples, one there, down below here where my thumb is, another one up here. So we'll not be sending that to PSA. I won't go through all of them. Centering for the Jamar Chase, just way too far left. You can see much thicker on the right. Scratch marks on the Posada. Corner damage here, just some lifting on the corners. So obviously with these Obsidians, a little bit of a thicker card. The Frank Gore, like I mentioned, these die cuts are extremely challenging. Just too much whitening in this one corner, lifting. A little bit of lifting too, so we'll not be saying that. Scratch marks, and this had I'm bummed about this, but some scratch marks as well down below here. You can see there's a nice big one right there. So unfortunately we'll not be sending that to PSA. And then the Jimmy Rollins corners, just a little too much whitening in the corners there. You can see a little bit of corner in there, a little whitening in there. But out of 50, something again, I probably will just hold on PC for a little bit. But yep, overall, pretty happy with the order. You know, I'll take well over 50% any day, especially ordering in bulk on eBay. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. And as always, leave comments in the comment section. Love interacting with you guys in the comment section. Until next time, peace.